listening to the Average Talents Podcast with your hosts, Ralph,
How would you feel if Uncle Cletus came over and decided he wanted to fuck your asshole?
Ramsey,
And at one point, he was letting go of the pilot and just holding on with one hand. Like, what are you doing? Why would you do that?
Ray,
I haven't seen someone try to get a Thai boy out of a hole this frantically since I walked in on Kevin Spacey in the men's room at a Chuck E. Cheese.
and Joe.
I'm not going to sit down and watch that show and then tweet the actresses or actors and be like, this show sucks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Average Gentleman's Podcast. This week, as we do every week, we're kicking it off with Student of the Week. We have a huge group of students this week. Top of that list of on the group is Lori Loughlin, might sound familiar as Aunt Becky from Full House, and Felicity Huffman. I don't really know where she's from.
I think she's Desperate Housewives.
Yeah,
Is that
she's
where
on
she
shows that we wouldn't watch.
I know
and
she's married to William H. Macy. Yeah, that's all I know. Plus 50 other rich
Yeah,
people.
people that we don't know. Who,
Yeah, no idea. No one on the list. These are all the stunads because these rich people paid admission fees, or paid large amounts of sum of money
Yes,
for admission fees for their kids to get into college.
but not
So
just
basically,
admission fees.
they
Oh no, there's a whole
They-
slew of things.
they bought their kids into.
They bought their kids into the schools. That
Yeah,
they
but not
wanted.
the normal way that people buy their kids in. Normally, people like, oh, here's a wing for your new dorm.
library.
or like here, yeah, here's
No, it wasn't donations. It
yeah,
was.
It wasn't
cheating.
It was under the table.
yeah,
So it was that, but all right. So we're just gonna continue. They're the stunads, but we're just gonna continue the story.
yeah. Just go right into it.
So there's this guy, William Rick Singer, who
Mhm.
started a charity. I don't know exactly what the charity was for.
Yeah, and read into what's just
But
so he
over
runs
the
a
years-
nonprofit.
Yeah, so over the years, he's gained $25 million from a variety of different people and whatever out of this charity, and use that money to pay off
Everybody,
Yeah, as many people as he possibly
whoever
can.
he has to.
So I'll tell you, I'll give you some of the names of the universities and colleges that were a part of it. You've got Yale, Georgetown, Stanford, University of Southern California, UCLA, and University of Texas. So far.
Those are just
no
the ones that we
Harvard?
know.
Not yet. So here's some funny things.
USC was the one with Lori Loughlin.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's,
'cause her
that's
daughter's
University of
still
Southern
enrolled.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. Are they
not-
still enrolled? Or they get kicked out.
no, well,
No,
now they're not enrolled, but
no,
at the time of the
They're
report,
they're dropping out. Both her kids are dropping out.
yeah, they went and got her on a boat. They went and got the daughter she was on a yacht
She was on a yacht from one of the top executives
Yep.
of the school.
from one of the
Because-
people at the school
Because
they,
his daughter and her daughter are best friends, and they were at spring break on
on a yacht,
Are
and
they
they went.
are they
arrested
dropping
her.
out or are they expelled?
From what I read, that they were dropping
Or
out because they don't want to be bullied.
They don't want to be dragged through the mud.
So they're quote dropping out.
Yes.
Yeah. We can't see. They can't see the air quotes, but you're
Yeah.
doing some excellent air quotes.
Yes. So some of the funny details that came out of this whole thing was that the coaches, some of the college coaches that
Yeah,
were
athletics coaches.
athletic coaches that were bringing in these kids were photoshopping these kids' faces on other athletes and making fake profiles for them, even
on
if
like
they
rivals and like not rivals, but like the equivalent for different.
even if they've never played the sport.
Yeah, like the one kid was a pole vaulter I saw, and the picture was just a ridiculous Photoshop. Like it's terrible.
One was women's soccer.
The
One-
funniest one. You see the funniest one?
No.
So the person on a crew, crew like is rowing the boat.
Yeah.
The person at the front of the crew boat who tells everyone what to do. That's a job apparently. That was the person how they got recruited to be that person.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
So
forget the name of it.
So just to give you a quick rundown, so Lori Loughlin's paid $500,000 per kid,
And she's two, right?
and she has two.
She can afford it.
Of course, she can afford
those,
it.
She got those full
Not
house
now.
But I gotta be honest.
Not
though.
now though, because now everyone that's endorsed her is dropping like flies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
everything-
but that's fine. I get that. But what's the difference between doing that and buying a building and putting it up and then somehow your kid gets into the college?
The illegality of it is that you're taking stuff from other people. You're
They-
taking spots from other people that especially the athletic stuff. You're taking spots from people who actually worked hard to get to that point.
Wait,
Okay.
there's more details to that. So
yeah, it's not just
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
Wait, so
do
this
you
guy-
find a difference?
wait, so here's the
Because of
difference.
that.
Here's the difference. What they were doing with this guy from the charity was coaching the kids to tell them to pretend that they were dumb, right? So that, or they had some kind of disability like ADD or ADHD or whatever, so that they get extra time taking their SAT courses, right? In some other cases, they were parents that paid $75,000 to have another kid take the exam.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
and I'm sure that happens a lot.
yeah.
It happened in Shameless. Maybe that's where the chick who's married to Macy's that got the
Holy
idea.
shit. She's in the show. She was in the show at one
Was
point,
she?
I think so. You recognize her face.
I've seen her face in the.
I forget. I remember her being in the show.
I don't remember which one it was.
Fuck. I feel like she's been in the show. I could be wrong.
Yeah. So it's a little fucked up.
It's different than buying a building because by buying a building, you like the
You're
school
donating to the
understands.
school. You're
The school
donating to the
understands.
school,
Like,
yeah.
okay,
so you're saying
making
if they just made an endowment
that's
to the
like-
school
that's
for
like an- that's like-
$500,000,
it's happened forever.
Yeah, that's like an unofficial handshake here. I'm donating this
Dude.
money to the school for this, and my
Yeah.
kids can get
Let
it.
my kid. Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
where'd George Bush go to school? Like
Yale.
Yale? Do you think he deserved to get into Yale? He's a C
Okay.
student.
But do you think Allen Iverson deserved to get into Georgetown?
Yeah, because he played for an athletic scholarship. That's different.
see, but-
Those are different standards.
I guess I just.
All right, here, personal story. I knew someone, a very highly touted recruit out of New Jersey, same year as us. To get into Stanford, he had to break a 900 on his SATs. This is when it was just
And
1600.
what's a normal person?
To get into Stanford?
1,300.
Probably at least 14 and a bunch of extracurriculars, all that, I can never say that word. All that nonsense.
I got a 1080.
Oh, that's what I got.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't remember what I got.
I think a 10 or 11. Yeah, like right
I took it twice. I got a 990 the first time, and it was 1080 the
I
second
think I
time.
did 10
I got
1180.
1,020.
I think I did 10
I took it
and
once.
11.
But you get
maybe?
200 points for signing your name, so I attribute it to that.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
No?
No, that's not
no.
true.
No.
But anyway, so he had to get 900 to get into Stanford, right? Didn't get that. Still went and graduated from Boston College, which is considered a really high end
it's a good school.
university, right? That's insane. So, like, yeah,
I know,
those
I
people
just-
don't. We're not going to get into the whole college athletic thing
Yeah.
and whether it's bullshit or not, but the fact that, yeah, like an athletic scholarship, you're not there. They're bringing you in to boost their athletics. They don't care about the other stuff comes second.
Yeah, but why is that fair to the kid that goes out and gets grades, top-notch grades?
He's not taking a position. Allen Iverson didn't take a spot from someone who had better grades than him. He took a spot from someone that wasn't as good at
That's
basketball.
just a allotted slot for
Yeah.
a dumber person who's
Yeah,
an
they
athlete.
give everyone certain 15 slots. Like Georgetown has 15 scholarships to give for basketball school. Him going there didn't take something away from a
Okay.
smart person.
All right, I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. I just
They took something away from
I just don't
the
see that-
athlete.
And without a good basketball program
Yeah.
to fund most of the other
Oh,
activities. that
Georgetown,
go-
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit ton of stuff. I mean, I'm sure they have other. But
There was one school that recruited a kid for a football team.
yeah.
His high school didn't have football.
What the fuck kind of high school is that?
I don't know.
the stories you're going to hear with this are going to become
Oh, yeah.
so outrageous.
Yeah, I mean they've already fired a whole bunch of people. And they listed a bunch of coaches that were from different universities that
Yeah.
have been indicted already,
Right.
and even ex-coaches and shit like that.
I
Yeah,
just
there
don't
you
know
go.
what's going to come of
Oh,
it.
Hunt.
Like, you really think all these rich and powerful people are going to go away?
They already locked up the one lady.
Yeah, but you think they're going to go away?
No.
Difference between getting
no,
arrested
no.
and going away.
No, but I mean, I don't think long term impact the parents will have anything. The kids might
It's an
have to deal with that
opportunity
bullshit.
for lawyers to get paid.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you hear the one girl? I think it was Becky's daughter.
Which one?
Like she's a video YouTube.
yeah,
a
she's a
YouTuber.
YouTuber. Yeah.
Did you see her video when she got to college?
Oh, I'm only here to.
I'm not here to go to school.
Yeah, I'm here to party.
I'm
and
here
all
to
that
party
shit.
and have game and go to game day and all that stuff. She's like, I'm going to talk to the deans and all my classes and stuff and just let them know that like I'm not here.
So she's an entitled little bitch.
Oh
yeah,
big time.
basically,
She's
yeah.
a fucking vlogger.
My God.
You have to know who she is to know that you're just a piece of shit. That's what you do.
Tell you the truth, I never knew who she was until.
No,
all
me
this
either.
other
I would have no idea. We're also like we're ancient compared to the YouTube
Oh,
culture.
yeah.
I still can't
That's
believe
my
that.
kid.
You know what I always
Yeah,
found
right.
funny when adults like would talk about kids like our generation being when we were kids,
Yeah,
like, oh, they don't understand, they'll never understand.
Yeah.
But I feel
Now
like the
we're-
generation, like we're that generation
We're that
now.
generation.
And it happened faster than with our parents because of the internet.
There's some dumb fucking kids out
Oh my
there.
God. Just scroll through YouTube. Go to YouTube's trending page right now.
I got no interest in doing that.
There's some good shit on YouTube. Like I like YouTube, but like some of the stuff on there is brutal, man.
Yeah.
And I still like I don't know how you guys feel about it. I still can't get behind the whole like Twitch thing to like sit there and watch people play.
Oh no, I
No, I
never.
don't use it.
I never.
I
fucking
can't get into it. Like I have a Twitch account because it comes with Amazon Prime, but I'll never watch any. I've never watched it.
Yeah, I've
I just use it to
I
get
have
other
Prime
stuff.
too. I never set it up.
Yeah. Well, so I play NBA 2K and you get free shit from your Twitch account.
I unfortunately have Prime.
Oh, I love Prime.
My son signed me up.
Wait, accidentally? Oh my God.
How do you do that? Oh, the Fire Stick,
Yeah, from the Fire Stick.
Oh, I do like Prime though. I do like having it.
dude. You gotta set up a pin.
I did now. Well, he's done it on my
Cable
T-
box.
on my
I remember
cable.
that.
He upgraded. My
I remember
cable.
that one.
He upgraded
Yeah,
my
I remember
cable
that one.
to the highest package possible.
Dude just wants to watch everything. That's all.
And that was when I don't even think he was 1 at that time.
Yeah, but it was a while ago.
Yeah.
He called 911 twice.
He called 911 a couple times.
Yeah, he did call 911 twice. He did it to my cable. He's bought stuff on the Xbox before I put password on, and now he did the Fire Stick.
That's really good, though.
And not for you, but at least Prime's not that expensive. Like in the long run, if you shop a lot on Amazon, it's worth it.
Dude, my kids can't even touch the remote control. That's how it is in my house.
So we use a Roku, and my son's lost every remote we had. We had 3 of them. He lost all of them, so now we have to use our phone for the Roku. So he can't even get to the remote to use
don't
the
worry.
Roku.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
Every
he's 2. So
every
it's a little
Fire
different than your wife.
every Fire TV I have in my house, we can't find
the remotes. They're so small. Why do they make them so small?
Doesn't matter.
So you lose them. Yeah,
No,
That's what it is. It's bullshit.
My wife loses them, not my kids. My wife.
So Ralphie can attest to this because he visited my dorm room. We were losing remotes a lot in the dorm room, and in the middle of the room we had a couch.
Yeah.
So we tied a string that would reach we literally measured every corner of the room and tied the remote to it and tied it to the couch. So if you ever lost the remote, you just had to go to the couch, grab the string, and pull, and you'll find the remote.
You should do that in your house.
Not a bad idea, right?
I was thinking about buying a tile. just for the room.
Dude, they have them at Five
That's
Below,
kinda-
cheap
that-
ones.
I saw
Yeah?
that
Yeah.
the other day. I was there yesterday.
That's
actually.
not a bad idea.
That goes back to the days where remotes were actually attached to the
The
TV.
TV itself, yeah.
Yeah, except now I attach it to my couch. And we had one that went to the door, so you didn't have to get up to open the door. You just
It's like, God damn it.
innovative, man.
Well,
That's
now,
why I missed the voice control on Xbox. I used to be able to tell Xbox to change the channel.
well,
Yeah.
I use the app on my phone, and then so even if like we can't find the remote for the TV, there's a setting on the TV where if you hit the home button on the app,
Yeah.
it turns the TV on.
Yeah, that's how mine is too with the
So-
Roku.
I hit the button like 3 or 4 times, TV turns on. Good. The thing is, you can't change the volume and all that shit.
Yeah, the TV one's tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no volume control.
Well, actually, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you first.
So Amazon came out with these new remotes.
Mm-hmm.
If you program it to your Fire TV box or
Yeah.
stick or whatever, I think in the app you'll be able to control volume.
Yeah, so
levels.
with the Roku, you can actually play the volume through your phone. So like when my son's sleeping,
Yeah.
I can play the TV I'm watching, even though it's on the wall that he shares with me,
Yeah.
through my phone, and I'm sitting across the room.
I
and I'm
used to have a
getting
Roku,
crystal
and
clear
we
on.
were able to plug the headphones into the remote and
Yeah.
listen to it through
Yeah,
headphones too.
and so now you just do it through the phone,
Oh,
phone
okay.
app, and you can play it through there.
That's interesting.
It's really nice actually because it like you're on the other side of the room and you're not hearing sound even though you're standing right next to the TV.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about picking up this new TV. Well, it's not new. It's a TCL.
Okay.
And it's a 4K TV, 65 inch. It's like less than $500.
Why is it so cheap?
It's a fucking Chinese brand. It's
Yeah.
but it's another one where like all the reviews are
Yeah.
it's got a Roku built into it. So
That's pretty cool.
that's the only thing I don't have in this house is a fucking Roku because I have old Apple TVs,
Yeah.
Fire Sticks, Chromecast.
I went Roku because it's cheap, but I like it. I really do.
Yeah.
They have all the apps I need.
Yeah, what do you get with Roku that you don't get with everything else?
It's the same
Yeah,
shit.
I'm saying.
It's all the
Same
same.
shit.
It's all,
I actually like the interface better than the Apple one, or than the Amazon, than the Fire Stick.
I hate the Apple one.
I've never used the Apple
Oh,
one.
I
I've
hate
only
the
used the
Apple
Fire
one.
Stick and the Roku, and I don't
haven't
like
used
the.
I haven't
Fire
used the
Stick.
new Apple one. I have the old ones.
I think that's what my girlfriend has. The
The old
one,
ones,
but
yeah.
it
Yeah,
sucks.
I've got an old Apple TV that I
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't remember the last time I used it. I think
Yeah.
I think the only time I've used it recently has been to stream my laptop to
Yeah,
the
like
TV.
pull stuff through. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to get a new one. I think I'm going to stick with the Roku. Like my Fire Stick went down. I think I'm just going to get another Roku.
Yeah.
I like them.
If I end up getting this TV, I may see how it is. See how I like it.
Yeah, I like it, man. That's awesome.
I mean, it'll free up another Fire Stick for me, so whatever. No, but the TV's nice. It's I went and checked it out. It, for whatever I use it for, I don't really have anything in 4K, but still, it's gonna be less than what I paid for my 55 inch like 3 years ago.
Next TV I got, I think I'm gonna go high quality.
Ray's gonna get the wall.
The
240.
Samsung.
No, I want to get like at
The
least,
Barney Stinson.
I want to get 75 or 85 inch.
Yeah, that's what I want. But
Like a QLED.
but right
That
now,
whole
to get
wall
those-
should just be like where your TV is now. That whole wall should just be a TV.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen, right?
No, what I
Yeah,
want.
something's going to go right
Yeah,
there.
you better get a 3 or 4 year warranty on that bullshit.
30 or 40 year warranty.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't put anything good downstairs right now. My son had the TV downstairs. He had a drumstick, or I forgot what the hell he had.
Oh God.
But he's, like just playing around with it. And then he went up to the TV and just. and he left a little mark. I can see it. So I was like, oh, now I got a new TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Well,
to
you've
see
had that
if you're
TV
gonna
for
get
a
a
very
new
long time.
Oh yeah, that TV's right. That's
That
the
That
was
was
been
old.
with you
Yeah,
from
no,
the-
that
That's
was
been with
old.
you for a
That
while.
That
was
TV
from
was
the
still
apartment,
when you
right?
were living in your parents' house.
I bought that. Yeah, I bought that TV right before I moved out of my parents' house.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
But I've
That's
never,
you got a lot of life
I'm never
out of it.
down there, so
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah, it doesn't bother you if it's not.
No. But
I
that
don't
TV,
want to really upgrade the TV upstairs. 'Cause I don't have to. I don't want to get. I don't want to get something bigger for that wall because
Yeah,
it's oddly placed as it is.
Yeah.
they all are. So what else we got for today? For this week?
We're back to Conor McGregor.
This
So-
fucking guy.
What
Yeah.
did that fucking guy do?
So this fucking guy. No.
Fuck you.
We all had to do it.
So what's today? Today's 15th. What was Monday?
No,
Monday.
today's the 14th.
Today's Pi Day.
Today's
yeah,
Pi Day.
14th.
Yes.
Monday was the 11th.
So Monday was the 11th. So on March 8th,
On Friday.
the bus case
Mhm.
finally closed. And
Yeah,
on
his
Monday,
probation was up on that.
no,
on
the case closed.
Oh, the case closed.
Case
Okay.
closed. And on Monday, he gets arrested again.
I think his probation ended like 5 days before. This is what I read.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, his probation ended 5 days before this happened.
So he gets arrested for smashing some dude's phone.
If he was still on probation, he would be deported.
You think so?
No, they said it.
Oh.
If he was on probation
Oh, really?
and he did this, he would have been deported.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Thank God he didn't.
Yeah. I mean, he's been in Miami. I think he's training for his next fight, but
Is he fighting Cowboy? That's who he's supposed to
he's
fight.
supposed to fight, but I
I want to see that.
think
I'll pay for that one.
he's holding back because he wanted a main event fight, and they're like, "There's no belt on the line.
Yeah,
How are we
you
gonna make it a
can't-
main event fight when there's no title on the line?"
It's
Yeah.
Conor
He
I'm
McGregor.
Conor fucking McGregor. That's why.
He needs to just bite the bullet and just do the pay per view. The next one, you're going to get a title shot.
Yeah.
Just have one fight, kick the shit out of Cowboy. Everyone, like real UFC fans, want to see the shit out of that fight. That's a great fight.
Yeah.
Budweiser versus whiskey. Like they like each other. They're friends, but it'll be a good fight. They'll talk a lot of shit.
Yeah. No, I
Does
think it'll
anyone really like Conor, though?
I mean,
Like-
Cowboy has respect for him. I think. Is what
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
He's like went on and said like, yeah, he's a beast.
I mean, it's really because of everything he's done so far,
Yeah.
and how quick he's done it. That's really what it is.
Yeah, he's a
Um,
meteoric.
He's
rise.
entertaining.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, and he's very.
Well, that's what. No, that also. Like
But he also shot up through everything. Like
Yes.
he went
very quick.
0 to 100 pretty quickly.
Yeah, just like Ronda
Yeah.
in UFC.
Yep.
So
They have personality. They're charismatic.
Don't
Yeah.
mention her name in front of me.
I was waiting for that.
well, we gotta talk about that later. So anyway, so this guy, he got his phone smashed by Conor. Had Conor arrested. Now he's suing Conor for $15,000.
Which is nothing for
It's nothing. Yeah. I mean, this he's 22 years old. He looks like a terrorist.
Just like a douche.
I can say that because I look like one. But yeah, whatever. I mean, it's some change to him. He just dropped like $1,000 at a bar that he was leaving when he was promoting what's his whiskey?
Proper.
Proper.
Yeah. Proper 12. It's good whiskey. I've had it. It's really good.
It's nothing to him.
It's a fart in a sandstorm.
Yeah, basically. This guy.
I gotta tell you, that would annoy the shit out of me though. People like just taking my picture.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but you have to expect it when you're a celebrity.
No,
It
I'm not
comes with the
I'm not
territory.
saying he shouldn't expect it, but like by having it all the time, like I think this happens to him or to any celebrity like all the time when they're out. Like
Yeah, but they expect it. They should expect it. At this point in the world, I mean, it's like,
but he also knows that by doing this, he's going to get his name out there again,
of course.
for good or bad. Any publicity.
Who, McGregor?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other guy's doing the same thing. He's going on like a tour talking about how, oh, I'm the guy. Like he went around. He's talking about Jamrina.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. He's on the phone. There's videos of him on the phone being like, oh, yeah, I'm talking to the press right now.
Oh, so he's just trying to get his 15 minutes.
Yeah, of course. And his dad came out and said that he's a big Khabib fan.
Whatever.
I'm trying to find you guys a picture of him.
Yeah. No, I saw it. Oh, well, you showed it to the other guys.
Yeah.
You can post it up.
Connor's
Yeah, no,
just
he's
one
just-
of those guys that can't help himself. Needs to.
He's the guy in the
Yeah,
left
he's got a hothead. That's all it is.
there. Yeah, I mean, he's a professional
But
fighter. He's a professional
yeah.
killer.
But it's worked. It's benefited him. He's made a career out of it.
A very
I'm still
lucrative
finding
career.
it funny that he would have been deported. That's
Right.
what's making me laugh.
Weird. But he'll pay the fine.
I think he
or
planned
whatever.
it. He planned it
Connor?
just right after the case got dropped.
Yeah,
It is.
It's possible.
He-
A little
he's
suspicious.
not dumb.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
possible.
He knows how to get his name out there.
Yeah, yeah.
For 15,000, it's nothing for him.
No. Yeah, if that's all it's going to cost him, then you can absolutely say he set this shit up.
Just like the bus attack.
You should have said, "I'll give you 50. Let me kick the shit out of you."
No, because don't forget they have to register. They're registered. You can't fight someone if you're a UFC person or a boxer.
That's nuts.
That's like deadly weapon, right? Isn't that like a solid deadly
That's
weapon?
what
I think.
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
I don't know
I've
how
read
true
that.
it is.
Yeah, that's like one of those urban legends. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
it's the same thing if you're a black belt in martial arts.
is it though?
Well, what I've heard.
See, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
I know a black belt. I can ask him.
ask him.
I'll ask him.
So last thing I got for this week is a previous Stu Nod, Jesse Smollett. He's the guy that paid two Nigerian brothers to attack him.
Oh, I can piggyback off this. Well, go ahead. I have something to throw in.
So today he pleads not guilty in all 16 counts.
Yeah, he's going to jail.
That's just stupid.
Oh yeah, he's going to
He's
jail.
going to jail.
He's already been kicked off of everything else, and
Yeah, he's going to jail.
he's losing everything.
So
Dummy.
you have a Twitter. Do you know who Jacob Wohl is? WOHL?
No.
Do you know who he is?
No.
All right, he got notoriety because he was like the first guy to reply to all the Trump tweets. Like he was like the Trump dude. He's like this super right wing, love Trump, the whole nine, right? He went to a Minneapolis police department to file that he was being harassed online with death threats. Brought the death threats in. The only problem is a week before he was busted for running fake accounts on Twitter. The death threats came from the fake accounts and he brought them to the police station. So he's getting arrested now because he's filing a false police report, all this stuff.
What's
but
wrong
similar
with
kind of thing.
people?
Like it's a similar
Well,
kind of
realize
with
how
people?
trackable
right?
everything is
Everything.
nowadays.
And this guy makes his money on the internet. You think he would know? Like, hey, I'm not going to bring. And like, so it was in Minneapolis, right? The picture he used on the thing is a Minneapolis realtor who the cop was like, dude, this guy's on a bus. Like, I've literally seen him. Like, the picture's like behind me. Like, you know what I mean? It was that kind of clearly fake bullshit. And he still went to the police department and did it.
What's wrong with people?
So he's the
I
right
don't-
wing
I don't
Justice Smollett.
understand. I don't understand where these like ideas. It's got to be like fucking TV shows and movies.
Oh,
like,
yeah. He's hoping just to get a little more notoriety because he got kicked off. I think he got kicked off Twitter. And the only thing left was Periscope. So he's Periscoping everything.
Yeah.
Maybe. Something like that. Or Instagram Live.
Who the fuck uses Periscope? Whatever.
I don't even know. Still
These people are retarded. Oh, I gotta cut that out.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one swung and missed there. Well, while we're in like this little, do you want to talk about Avengers?
Oh yeah. So today the trailer dropped,
Yeah.
and I sent you guys.
Oh, I saw it
Yeah.
well before you sent it.
Did you?
I saw it like 5 minutes before you sent it.
Oh, all right.
I was about to drop it in like 5 because I think I was taking a shit.
Yeah.
And then I walked out. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna send it to the guys. And then I got out of the bathroom and it was on my phone.
Yeah, I saw it. Someone had posted it from I think Australia, somewhere on Facebook, and then it came out like an hour later in the US.
Yeah, I saw it on. There's this Twitter account called Lights Camera Pod, and it's a podcast about movies. And they always have the trailers as
Yeah.
soon as they see them. So, it popped out there early. What do you think?
Well,
Do you have any
all right. So yes, so we already know that. Well, there's no spoilers if everyone's already seen it. So we already know that.
Don't
Ant-Man-
do Captain Marvel spoilers. I don't know if you saw that yet.
I did.
I didn't see the movie yet.
You saw it?
Didn't.
Oh.
Not.
No, I did not see it. No, I'm just talking about the trailer. Just
Okay.
the trailer
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
We know that Ant-Man comes out of the quantum realm.
Yep.
We know that Tony comes back.
Yeah, because you see
You see
Nebula
him.
and you see Nebula with the Avengers in the
In
quantum
that-
suits.
In that walk, yeah.
Yep. That's the person they were hiding. She's not in the original.
Oh, her and Tony.
They're both being hidden, and that's why it's a big gap.
Yeah.
People thought it was someone big. No, it's two people.
And then that last clip of right after they said the title.
Yep. Captain
Marvel
trying to
with-
get it with Thor. Yep.
So
She wants a piece of Thor.
I think he wants a piece of her.
Every woman wants a piece of Thor. I got to be
That's
honest.
probably true.
I think Thor wants a piece of her.
Yeah, he does say he likes her, right? At one
Yeah.
point, he's got that badass new whatever the thing is.
Battle axe, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool
no,
shit.
it's gonna be a good one. But speaking of Captain Marvel, she showed up at a local theater.
Yeah, right around the
You saw
block.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
right in Clifton.
That used to be our old stomping grounds.
Yeah, definitely.
I got kicked out of the sports authority over there.
Permanently.
We didn't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
You can't bring that up and not
We
elaborate.
can't talk about that. We'll talk
Yeah.
about, we'll pop that one off air.
Offline.
We'll pop that
Offline.
one off air. But yeah, you just hang out there all the time. That's wild that you. Why did she go there? Is she in like the city?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That was weird. Yeah, that was weird. to
Yeah,
see
it
her
was
there.
the day after the premiere, so
Yeah.
she just showed up and
Good for her. I like her.
interact with the fans and stuff.
She seems cool to me. Like,
Yeah.
I've enjoyed her throughout her career. Like, I think she's funny in a lot of stuff.
I haven't seen her in anything else. I know she was in King Kong. I know she was
in the. My wife loves The Room, the movie The Room. She's the star of that, and she got some Oscar buzz for it.
Oh, she did. Yeah,
Yeah, she
I never saw it.
crushed in that. She was young, and she was on one of my favorite shows, Community, for 2 episodes. She had a 2-episode arc on Community.
Okay,
that was a dope appearance. And she was on one other thing. I forget what it was.
Yeah, I've never really seen her in anything else. But I mean, when I get a chance, I'll go check out the movie.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna see it. I might see it this weekend if I can. It's just important to keep the storyline going. Like, you have to stay up to date with everything. Like, I can't see Endgame until Captain Marvel.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way.
But that was a good trailer.
Yeah, it was definitely that piece that was a little bit missing a little bit. I mean, and Marvel's doing such a good job about not giving away the plot in these trailers. So
we still haven't seen Thanos on any of them, have
you
we?
haven't seen Thanos. You haven't seen any villain. You haven't seen.
Nope. Yeah, because it's not going to just be him, right? I mean, I guess
no, there's
it can be, but
speculation
like,
that there's going to be someone else as the main villain, but yeah, you don't see anything else.
It's a long time ago too. Like, if the opening scene in the trailer where it's Ant-Man and he's looking at all the missing posters, you see the grass behind him, everything's overgrown to shit.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of the first season of Walking Dead when Rick comes out of the coma.
Yeah,
and he's like, kind of walking around and like seeing like everyone missing kind of thing. That quick scene was like, oh, that's like a Walking Dead.
It does look a little apocalyptic.
I started that again, by the way.
Walking Dead.
It's wild.
And
yeah.
Where
What
you
are you
at?
up to now?
Last episode of season 4.
Modern.
Remember how
one of my favorite episodes? I think
we all saw it.
Terminus?
Is that the one where he bites the neck out, bites the guy's throat?
Is that if that's Terminus? Then yeah, I
Terminus
think so.
is a dope episode.
This is where like
No, I
he
think
gets
that's
to
before,
Terminus.
That's before they get to Terminus.
It's right before they get to Terminus.
Well, then I'm coming up to it.
Yeah.
I'm on that.
Yeah,
So
you're
like
right there.
Like they're walking on the track, so it's like Rick, Michonne,
Oh
and
yeah,
Carl.
yeah. And Daryl's with that group of guys. Yeah,
Yeah, with other
yeah,
dudes.
that's where I'm on that episode.
Yeah, that is one of my
Nice.
favorite.
Yeah,
that's
so-
probably the best scene.
But let me tell you,
That might be the
remember
best
we were trying to
overall.
figure out-
Yeah.
Remember we were trying to figure out what the slow point was, like that one season that was rough to get through.
Yeah.
3.
No,
No?
first half of season 4, when Rick's all calm, gardening, and all that other stuff.
That was a tough
That's
one. And then it hits a lull, obviously, when we dropped off.
Right.
In a couple seasons we
Right.
get there.
But when we were talking about specifically when
Yeah.
like, we first binge watched it and we were under
Yeah.
like it was a struggle. That's it. It's season 4,
Mhm.
and then it all ends when the governor comes back. That's when like it just goes
Yeah,
fucking
stuff
haywire.
goes to shit again.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's
So I'm on that episode, and then I'm gonna blitz through it, and then I got to figure a way out to get caught up.
I can watch that. I can watch that just that one episode over and over and over. I don't know why.
There's certain episodes of TV that are like that.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of movies, I saw a movie yesterday. That's new. It's a new Netflix movie. It's Triple Frontier, I think.
Was that with Ben Affleck?
I
Ben
I heard it was
Affleck,
awesome.
Charlie
I
Hunnam.
heard it was awesome.
What the fuck's it? Oscar Isaac, Oscar, one of those.
Whatever.
And then you recognize the 2 other dudes. It's the Narcos dude and the fullback from Friday Night Lights, the movie.
Yeah, I heard that was a
Dude,
good
it
one, right?
was so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And like, I'm not like, I like those kind of movies, but I'm not like that. I don't gravitate towards that. I saw the trailer. I'm like, I got to see this. And I
Yeah.
turned it on last night. It's 2 hours. It like breezed.
I thought it was
flies.
a regular movie. I didn't think it was a Netflix.
No, it's a Netflix
movie. No, I
movie.
know. I saw it on Netflix
Dude, I'm
today when I was
telling you, if you
browsing.
get a chance to go home and watch it, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it.
Charlie Hunnam sounds exact. He does the Jack's voice.
Does he?
Does
He
he?
does the
Yeah.
Jack's voice. I think that's his American voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can get rid of that.
You see it like now that I'm paying attention to it more, and I've rewatched Sons. You start hearing his accent slip through a little bit
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's thick. Like if you ever watch his first show, Undeclared,
I never
it's a
saw
comedy.
It. Oh.
It's him and Seth Rogen. They're like best buddies in college. It's a good show actually. You might like it. But Judd Apatow's second show. It's
Oh,
after
okay.
3 seasons. His accent's like super thick, like the Queen's English, not just like.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I still think that's what you got to watch next, Ray. The
What?
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you got Netflix now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be on there.
If not, you can have one of ours.
If not, I think it's on Prime also. Now that you have it. You could thank your son for that.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I didn't cancel it yet either. I may keep it.
I would
don't know.
keep it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I think it's like someone said if you order like, is it 10 times throughout the year?
I order it from Amazon all the time.
Oh, I got like in the last 3 days. I've gotten a package every day.
Yeah, I don't order that often, but it was pretty cool that I ordered something the other night and it was there the next day.
Sometimes you can get things in the same day.
The same day, yeah, depending on what it is, and because we're like that one, they have the facility right in like Jersey.
Yeah, someplace close.
I
Yeah.
get socks.
There you go.
You can get anything.
It's perfect, dude. I'm telling you, I always look there before going.
I'm curious about how these delivery drivers do, because all you see them do is
the little white.
they rent U-Hauls.
Yep, little white vans,
and they just deliver.
Yep.
It's like,
well, did you see FedEx is testing the autonomous drone to deliver stuff?
not around here.
It's not a drone. It's like a car. It's an autonomous.
Oh.
It's not a car though. It's like a.
And what does it do? Have like a
scooter.
little like a loader that shoots the package?
More or less. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not shoots, but like it like drops the package off of your steps and then drives away.
yeah. I don't know about that.
We have trouble getting mine, but
Yeah, I don't know about those.
it's a matter of time before it's autonomous.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe the Terminator was right all those years ago.
Skynet.
Sky, yeah.
Well, that's where everything's going now. I mean, there was a thing that I saw today. I think it was a car in maybe Japan, let's say,
Mhm.
right? Where it was almost like a crossover SUV. The hatch opened in the back, and then the taillights extended out, but they were arms, and they picked up the packages, loaded them into the back of the car, and then folded back in.
That's insane.
Back into taillights. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then the other thing it did, so like Transformer kind of deal. You ever see where it was maybe like an animated thing? It was probably a bus where it kind of lifted itself up just wide enough to go past the
Oh, like
traffic.
over cars.
Yeah.
I've seen,
Oh, I
those.
saw
I've seen
that.
videos
So
like that.
that same car did it.
Jesus.
Yeah, like so the wheels just kind of they kind of pivoted out a little bit.
Yeah.
The car went up and literally just went over the like 5 cars in front of
That
it.
was in,
So now they're gonna have double
that was in
decker
Who
traffic.
Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but this was it looked like almost like a Tesla, but
Whatever.
it was out in like
Well,
Japan or
double
something.
decker traffic now.
Yeah, basically.
Instead of like, you know how we get the GW, it's like, oh, the upper level is 15 and the lower
Yeah.
level is 20. It's going to be like, well, everywhere the upper level is 10 and the lower level is 45.
Yeah, so I saw that and I was like, man, that's fucking dope.
That is pretty cool.
Tesla's coming out with new
Just build
cars.
flying cars. Why even have to do that? Just
People are still going to
'cause they're
want
not
to be
there yet.
connected to the ground.
They're
I
still
think.
they're still working on drone cars.
Yeah.
I saw one recently that someone built. I think it's got like 6 propellers and it's just you can just sit one person in it.
I've seen it, like you see videos on YouTube all the time of like someone has 15 or 50 of them maybe, and like it's a circle and they're sitting in a lawn chair and they've attached them all to him and he just goes up.
Well, no. So this company, so Casey Neistat, he's another
Mhm.
YouTuber, right? He was invited out to this one company, probably in California somewhere, and they had him like do a whole course on how to use this flying drone machine, and then he actually got in it and flew it.
Wow. Shit happens fast.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty dope, but
Yeah. I'll be like the
it's like 50 grand, maybe more.
50,000 person to try that.
Yeah.
Let a lot of other people fuck up first, and then we'll go in.
Well, you know, there's gonna be plenty of fuck ups.
Oh yeah, of course. Like the plane. Look at those planes. They put out
Oh,
these
the
new
737s.
planes.
Yeah.
They can't do it.
Yeah.
They just can't do it. We had to ground them all.
Yeah, the U.S. ground them.
A lot of countries did, right? Like half
I
the
think
world.
London did. Canada did.
What, 737?
The 737 Max or whatever. I don't know.
Who knows?
Apparently, pilots are saying like they're going to hit autopilot and the nose just drops. The whole nose of the plane just drops.
Yeah,
that's good.
that's a fucking
That's what you want. Face first into the fucking.
programming error right there.
But at least it'll be fine.
All right, I know we're going into sports.
Are we going to do it?
Let's do it.
We got him.
You've got a whole
Or
a whole week.
But it wasn't
We're at
It
34.
wasn't a busy sports week.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
I don't know. My phone blew up every day this week.
That's my bad.
No,
yeah,
that-
I'll take that one. That's me. I'm raising my hand. That's me. 100%.
That
Yeah.
was a.
I was at a customer site and all I keep hearing zzz, zzz, my watch ding ding ding.
That was
I'm gonna put that shit on silent.
an offline friendly debate between myself and
Yeah,
Joe
we probably
on,
should have took that to a personal text.
started off on Dak and then
We have a really good back and forth though. Like
we didn't. Don't think you won.
I didn't say I won.
I just got tired.
I'm not saying I won or anything. I would have never claimed that. I would have said we had a good argument. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about Dak or the Cowboys.
We're here to talk about our Stunat of the Week runner-up.
Yeah. If this was a sports centric podcast, he'd win it running away.
Yeah.
David fucking Gettleman.
Oh,
Oh, you piece of shit.
my new idol.
Oh, thank you for ruining the Giants franchise. I really appreciate that, man. As a noted Giants hater.
So go for it. Go to some details.
All right. Where do we start? Let's just do Giants stuff. Let's just go with just Giants stuff. It actually starts in the middle of the season where it trades away Snacks Harrison and Eli Apple, who
Right.
both looked really good in their new spots. Neither of them are over 30. Harrison is an elite player for what he does. Apple's still growing into a role, but you just took him with a top 10 pick 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Three, I think.
Three. And now he's like a good corner in New Orleans. So they trade that, and everyone's like, all right, you know what? They're going to tank. Get rid of all the expensive salary. Let's start building young. Eli will be done. We're good. Then they go to the offseason. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say. And then they extend Odell.
And then before that, before all that, right? So before the season starts, they extend Odell. They're like, all right, nice. We have our building block. We have Saquon. We have Odell. We have a young offensive lineman. We have the highest paid left tackle in NFL history who's 30 years old. They're going to pay him until he's 35, which is not a good thing either. No one wants to talk about that either. That's terrible fucking signing. But they do all that. Then they trade the 2 best players away. It's like, all right, so next year, rebuild. Eli's gone. Let's get a quarterback. Let's go. No. Gettleman decides to go into the offseason, not franchise tag Landon Collins for what would have been $11 million a year, which isn't a big chunk. I mean, it's a good salary, but it's not huge. After turning down a first-round pick for him and decide, no, we're just going to let him go for nothing. Not that he's like
That's the bad part of. I mean, I don't. If
They would have 3 first rounders
if
this year.
yeah. I want to know who it was. Who was the team?
Who had a desperate need for a safety? That's not
A lot of teams.
That's not in their
Look at all the
division.
teams that moved around already. There's
Yeah.
so many teams. So anyway, Collins goes to Washington, highest paid safety in NFL history, which is another joke. He's
Yeah,
not that good. There's no way he's worth more than Earl Thomas or Eric Weddle, who both signed for cheaper. He is younger, but it's besides the point. So he leaves. Now they're down a first round pick and their best defensive player at this point. What does he do? He double downs on being a fucking asshole and trades their second best defensive player, Olivia Vernon, and their best overall player. Fuck that. I don't care if people, Saquon. No. Odell Beckham is at least the top 3 wide receiver in the NFL at under 26 years old, cost controlled for 4 more years under a solid. I mean, he's expensive, but you pay for that production.
Yeah. But the whole you just extended him.
Yeah.
And you claimed we didn't
7 days before.
We didn't extend him to trade him. We didn't sign him to trade
7
him.
days before he traded him, he was out. He was angry at the media. Like, I didn't sign Odell Beckham to trade him. And then traded him.
Now,
For
where,
not
like,
even that
you know
impressive
what?
of a
Though,
haul.
where are the owners in this?
I think it was the owners. I
Could
really
have
do.
been.
I don't think it was Gettleman. I think Gettleman's an asshole and an idiot for complying.
But you know what? His name has been out there since the middle of last year on the trading block, unofficially.
Yeah, so just don't extend him. Hit him with the franchise tag and say, hey, we're going to trade you. We're going to do what D4 did. We're going to hit you with the franchise tag. We're going to listen to offers. The best offer that comes our way, we take it, and you get the new contract for the new team. We're not paying you. But instead, that's why you're a bad GM. You don't do that shit. You don't try and sign someone and trade him. He's on the books for $16 million next year, and he's not playing for the team. Cowboys fans used to get dragged through the mud with the Dez contract, Roy Williams contract, Tony Romo contract after he retired because he fucking broke his back. Oh, look at all that dead money. Look at all that dead money. And now the Giants have more dead money, I think, than anyone because of him and Vernon. And they traded him for a guard and a middle first-round pick. A guard. The least important position in football, maybe. Right? Like, name 5 guards. I can do it, but can you guys name 5 guards besides Zach Martin?
No.
Don't look at me.
You could have named the guy that just got traded.
I don't even know.
Are we just counting NFL? Can I go to basketball? I can name guards in basketball.
Yeah, there you go. There's two on every on the court all the time. And now they're saying they're committed to Eli Manning for 2019. They're not ruling out taking a quarterback.
I hope they commit to him. And
They didn't rule out taking a quarterback, but I had heard reports that they like Daniel Jones better than anyone else, and he on my board is like not even a top 100 player. Like not even. I don't think he hits the top 150. If I'm, I have to go back and look, but like he's like a 4th or 5th round grade for me, and they're going to take him at like 6.
Funny story on Odell. My wife and Randy's wife were at a turkey tray,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the items there was a signed Odell.
No
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I didn't know this.
It was the day that he got traded.
Oh my god.
The thing was, she said the thing was full of tickets, and then the news broke out that he got traded.
Did people pull the tickets?
They tried.
I don't think they could.
Why would you pull the tickets though? He's still.
I don't
If
think they
anything,
can.
he's going to be better.
But they
No, I know.
they're all Giant fans.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Now,
Giants. It's Giants
how
people.
do you think he impacts the Browns? Because I think he makes them immensely better.
They're clearly the AFC North favorite.
Well, yeah, the Steelers imploded.
They're neck and neck with the best teams in the AFC. That defense was legit last year and got better because they brought in Sheldon Richardson, who's a stud defensive tackle, Olivier Vernon to play opposite Myles Garrett, honestly, Myles Garrett's 23 years old and might be the best defensive end in the league. They have linebackers. They have a stud corner they drafted last year. They have a stud safety in Demarius Randall.
Really getting paid by the Browns.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe he's taking some money under the table. He'll be the next one indicted.
Dude, think about that offense. Baker Mayfield should have been Rookie of the Year.
And they have Kareem Hunt.
I was going to say Kareem Hunt. Nick Chubb, the other running back, the rookie running back who played 9 games and had 1,000 yards somehow. Jarvis Landry's there. David Njoku's there. And they still have draft picks.
And they have a good offensive line.
And they still have 8 draft picks. They have 3 fifth-round picks, 2 fourths, a third, and a second. They can add talent to this team still.
And they were in the market for Earl Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah, they were close to getting.
They still have,
and apparently they're making a run. Yeah, they're making a run at box safety. So that linebacker hybrid safety role, because they like Demarius Randall over the top, and they didn't sign Earl Thomas, but they could have. John Dorsey has done more with the Browns in 2 years than the entire franchise of Cleveland has ever done. Wild, absolutely wild. What else we got? Who else? I'm not going to shit on. I'm done with shitting on Gettleman because there's no one here to argue against me because I can go all day. I showed you guys this text that I had with my coworker. That was just a small change. That was after our screaming match in the gym.
But they did have a big signing today.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I almost forgot that.
Golden Taint.
The taintiest of Goldens. What the fuck? Come on. All right, listen, I'm a big draft guy, but coming with the draft territory is roster management and understanding how a roster shapes place. Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, and Golden Tate are all best in the same exact fucking position in the slot. Unless you're running 4 wide, which David Gettleman is not going to run 4 wide. Not going to have Pat Shermer run 4 wide with Eli Manning in the shotgun next to Saquon Barkley. They're going to be under center. They're going to be pounding the ball. So now you're asking all 3 of those players to play on the outside and Evan Ingram to play inline and block. That's a bad roster construction. You don't do that shit in Madden. Never mind in the actual NFL.
See, now, what's going to aggravate me is I could just see the Giants being in the running this year. I don't know.
That's the least talented roster in the NFL.
I just don't know. It's
not like they have an elite coach.
Oh, that's true.
It'll be different, like Seattle, right? We were saying this last year. Oh, Seattle's roster is so shitty. But Pete Carroll's a good coach, and Russell Wilson's a really good quarterback. Eli Manning is not that, and Pat Shermer definitely is not that.
Oh, that's true.
They have the worst, currently constructed, they have the worst roster in the NFC East, easily.
I think the league.
And it might be the league.
Find me a team. Just start, pick through the worst teams. Arizona. I'll take Arizona over that roster. At least they have Chandler Jones, Terrell Suggs. They have fucking Patrick Peterson playing corner. Who's the number 1 corner on the Giants right now?
And they have the number 1 pick.
Who's the best corner on the Giants right now? Is it Janoris Jenkins and his 32 ass?
Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Jackrabbit.
Yeah, he's a Jackrabbit who the Lucky's foot got taken off already. Jesus Christ. And they signed Antoine Bethea. I think he's 35 years old. They're doing a rebuild with 35-year-old players. How does that make sense?
I love it.
This is the most backwards ass stuff I've ever seen. And if I see another fucking Giants fan trying to defend, it's we're tanking for Tua. I don't care how good Tua is. He cannot do this. He's not a fucking franchise savior. It's absolutely mind-boggling. And I heard someone say already, oh, you know what? We're going to punt this season. We're going to punt next season and Trevor Lawrence in 2021. You're willing to throw away 2 years of the best running back that's come around since LaDainian Tomlinson? You're throwing away his career for 2 years for a quarterback who you don't even know if he's going to even be there. Absolutely insane. That's the other point. Now you're asking Saquon Barkley, who already was top 5 in the league in touches. He's going to lead the league in touches.
Yeah.
Again.
You're going to run him into the ground for these next couple of years.
And guess what's going to happen? They're going to get good just as his second contract's going to come around, and he's almost going to be washed up. Dangerously close to being washed up.
Let them overpay for him.
Oh, they're going to overpay the shit out of him because Gettleman loves him some running backs.
Well, look at his thighs.
I know. How could you not?
Well, don't Collinsworth me.
Fucking asshole. He's the cockiest general all right, we're dealing with Jerry Jones, come on.
Jerry Jones has the biggest ego in the
I think
league.
It's David Gettleman. This guy just refuses to dictate anything other than his plan. His plan is we win with offensive linemen, running backs, linebackers, and defensive tackles. That's literally the backwards way of doing it in the NFL today. In the NFL today, you win with a quarterback, a left tackle, a wide receiver, a cornerback, and a defensive end. That's how you win. And he does not value any of those positions. He does the complete opposite. He's
maybe he's smarter than everyone.
He's definitely not.
From the outside looking
I
in,
can't even
I'm
say that
just-
with a straight
No, you
face.
can't make that.
You realize this whole conversation, all three of us have just smiled the entire
Oh
conversation.
yeah, this makes me so happy. When they're going 1-15 next year, I'm just gonna be streaking around the town, just yelling in my happy face. I don't care. The Cowboys can go 2-14. If the Giants are 1-15, it's a better season.
No,
I don't care if
I don't want.
They're not going to go 2-14.
I don't want them to go.
Very
I don't want them to go in 2-14. But if they go 2-14 and their only 2 wins are against the Giants,
It's worth it.
it's worth it.
Some people might be hurt, but that's besides the point. I'm out of words. I'm literally out of words for how stupid this is, and for the people that rush to defend this guy. He should have been fucking tarred and feathered and taken out in the streets of Broadway and beaten with shovels for these kind of moves. These are indefensible moves. This is like if in the NBA they were like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have not a single person who can shoot 3-pointers. We're gonna have 4 post players and a point guard, and that's it. And then they watch the Warriors beat them by 175 points. That's how he constructs his roster. It's wild, man. Absolutely wild.
There's been some other big moves. Too,
There's a lot of other moves.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun ones.
And let me ask you guys, it to me it feels like there's a lot of big names this offseason
Yeah.
moving.
It was, there was a lot.
More than usual.
I think the NFL has a couple things. The franchise tag isn't as valuable for players outside of quarterback as it used to be. So I think you're seeing a lot of people move for that. And
It's almost a handicap.
Yeah,
it's a tool for the team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why it's in no other sport.
And it was never meant to be that.
No, it always was meant to be that. It was meant to be a thing so that markets can keep their guys and not get outpriced. Because that, you can go over the cap to franchise someone.
Yeah, but not to hold a guy hostage.
It kind of was.
Yeah, it had to be. It's
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's
same
like a
concept,
team. Yeah.
just-
Because now you're saying, no, you can't hit free agency. No matter what you look at it. It was like, hey, we own your rights. And we can do this. I think they can only go 3 years in a row. Or 2 years in a row?
2 years in a
2 years
row.
in a row?
2 years in a row, but there's something else that they could do after the second year.
A transition tag.
Yeah, transition tag. They were saying they could have done that to Bell.
Le'Veon, yeah. But I think that had to do with him missing time.
Yeah, but if you're the Steelers, you got to just let him go. Let him
Yeah.
walk.
Oh, they did the right thing.
Yeah, they did the right thing.
The AB, even the AB thing, they did the right thing. He tanked his value. No one wanted to touch him.
Al Davis.
Dude, there's a legit case of
Coming
the
back
2
from
best
the
receivers in
grave.
the NFL got moved today. This past
week.
2 weeks or a week and a half, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. I love the NFL. I love player movement.
I'm
I
gonna tell
love
you
this kind of
something
stuff.
here and now. That if I see Eric Berry in a Cowboys jersey next year, I will be pre-ordering it.
So I did read a report that they're doing their investigation on his current status of his health to bring him in. But they have to see if he checks out physically first.
As a person, as a player,
As a fucking leader, I love that dude.
me too.
He was the best college safety I've seen since Sean Taylor when he was at Tennessee. He was so good.
He came out the same year as Earl Thomas, right?
I think so.
I think they're
That's
right.
a crazy safety.
That's a
class.
crazy safety class.
Yeah.
I think I remember it.
I think it's going to be like Jamal Adams and Malik Hooker, who obviously everyone knows Adams is good. I think Hooker's going to come on this season and dominate for the Colts. But so what is your favorite moves? What do you like? Who do you like? What do you
I
wear?
like the Browns. I was
Browns
saying,
doing big things.
Browns made themselves-
aside from the Cowboys, I'm rooting for the Browns.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, our AFC team is the Browns.
Oh, yeah.
Strictly, I want to see Odell Beckham have 2,000 yards receiving and 20 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Right? Baker Mayfield wins MVP. I'm all for it, dude. I'm in. I love Baker already.
I'm not counting out the Steelers, though.
No.
You can never count out the Steelers, but
On paper, though.
I would not be surprised.
The Ravens too. I think that division.
Did you see the Lamar video?
What?
Today?
No, I didn't see it. I was not really on my phone today.
He had an Instagram video of himself driving 105 miles an hour.
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
an
yeah,
asshole.
I saw that.
Oh my God.
And you can see in the video the seatbelt thing alarm going off.
Jesus. They can't do anything. Can they do anything?
The team?
Well, the team can do something, but he can't get in trouble legally, can he?
I don't think so.
Legally?
Not that it matters to the NFL, but
He might be able to. I don't know if he can get it. I don't know if
I wonder if
that can turn into
That's
a
still
speeding
stupid
or
move. What are you
reckless-
doing?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest move I've ever seen. What do you do? I did not see that. I'm glad I didn't see that. But I like what.
Yeah, no seatbelt on. Using the phone while driving.
Yeah. That's
Well, yeah,
annoying.
because he was taking the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's wild. I like what they did too, though. Like Earl Thomas is a stud. What's it called? Is good. They brought in Mark Ingram to pair with Lamar Jackson in the backfield.
Yeah, that's.
They're going to draft a receiver. They have a solid offensive line. They lost some pass
Are
rush.
they a top 10 pick?
No, they have like
No.
17 or
Yeah,
18.
right?
Something like that. Not 17. They have no. They're a playoff team, so they're 22, 23. something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean,
That's gonna be a fun division.
see now
I think Cincinnati
the
stinks.
thing
but-
the rumor that struck me the most, and I heard it from
Yeah.
you, I think, was that the Cardinals are thinking about taking a quarterback with number 1, right?
yeah, Kyler
And they're
Murray.
attached to
Okay.
Kyler Murray.
So now the rumor, I don't know if it was you that told me or somebody told me that if that happens, the Patriots are going to be looking to move on Rosen.
Yeah, I read that too.
So
Um,
it might have been you that told me that,
Maybe
but that would be
Rosen's not available yet, is what I'm hearing.
okay.
Like for any price.
Well, I don't know why would they make him available now? Because then you're playing your deck. Then you're showing your hand.
Yeah, but what does it matter? Unless you plan on trading the pick, it doesn't matter. You're
Yeah,
the
but
first pick. No one can fuck with you.
If they're open to trading the pick, why?
Oh, I agree.
Why
But
get
if
rid of
it's
Rosen? Because then that tells you. That
that tells
other teams
everyone.
that-
yeah, and then you sink Rosen's value, right? Because now teams are. But the other thing is, you can't draft Kyler then trade Rosen. No one's going to touch him. They're going to dare you to cut him. Just cut him.
Yeah.
Right. That's came down to AB. They were saying people were saying the Steelers have to cut him because no one's going to trade for him because they know he's not going to be back on the team
And
next
then
year.
Al Davis spoke from the grave, and he ended up in Oakland.
Did you see? First off, he was late to his press conference.
Yeah.
And he already got rid of the blue streak in his hair and the blonde mustache.
What the hell was he doing? With the
He was going. People were saying it all was he was tanking his value so that he could choose his destination.
And did he choose where he wanted to go?
He didn't want to go to Buffalo. He was traded to Buffalo, and that shit got kiboshed real quick. He's not going to eat fucking wings with Josh Allen. He's going to be the face of Las Vegas in a year.
He's an asshole. I'm going to say it
big
loud
time.
and clear. He is an asshole.
And anyone who compares him to Odell Beckham is a fucking asshole too. Odell Beckham is not as bad as Antonio Brown,
Odell Beckham is an asshole.
but not for
not
the
to the
same
same
reasons.
degree.
Yeah, not for the same reasons. But anyway,
Maybe that just comes with the position. Like you just become
Absolutely.
a fucking diva.
wide receiver and corner, 100%. Odell even said it. He's like, I had that catch with Dallas.
Corners are wide receivers that can't catch.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I had that catch against Dallas, and he's like, and my life has never been the same. He's like, I didn't expect to be this.
And I want to point out that they did lose that game.
Yep, I was
The
there.
Cowboys.
I was there.
Yeah, so was it? I think.
Oh yeah, we were there.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, we were all there.
Yeah.
No,
three
we
of
didn't
us-
go to.
we didn't go together, but we were there.
No.
Yeah.
We were all there. That's wild, man. Bell to the Jets. That's a big one.
Our win.
That's a huge one because I think that puts the Jets in a very
I
good
mean,
position.
I like what Buffalo did too. I like who they brought in Cole Beasley.
Listen, let's be realistic though. Getting past the Patriots is a different animal than
but all you gotta do is get the wild card. The AFC wild card is gonna be fun.
yeah.
It was fun last year. It's gonna be fun again. I like what they did. What else we got? I don't know.
Cowboys haven't done much of anything.
Here you go. Here's a selfless plug. If you'd like to see all the moves that happened, I have an article out previewing what the legal and tampering period did to the NFL draft and all the moves. So you can go and see all of Fansided's reactions to the trades, to the moves, to everything at fansided.com/author/J Romano. Selfless plug.
Nice.
Oh, I like Anthony Barr. Signed a contract with the Jets. Literally told his agent that he got sick that same night and had to renege on the offer. Like, had to go back and be like, nope. Crazy.
I don't know.
He pulled a Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, apparently. And Bridgewater may do the same thing. Teddy Bridgewater may
Yeah,
do the
I
same
read-
thing
yeah,
to
I
the
saw
Saints and
that.
go play with the Dolphins. He's from Miami. I was pissed when he didn't go to Miami. That's besides the point. I'm trying to think who else I liked. Flacco to Denver. That doesn't really do anything. Keenum to Washington. We'll see him start there. Yeah,
You
Dallas
think
to Denver.
you think he's an upgrade from? I mean, Smith isn't coming back.
Yeah, Alex Smith isn't coming back. He's an upgrade for Colt Koi, I think.
So Alex Smith's career is over.
I
I
don't.
don't know. It's been
It hasn't
quiet.
been said.
It's
but
been quiet on the front.
I don't.
think.
It doesn't look optimistic if they
So-
brought in Case Keenum.
He had pins in his legs like 6 months after the thing. Or I'm sorry, like 3 months after the surgery. Still.
Damn.
That's not good. Yeah. I think he got infected. Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson back to the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a trade too. And I don't like that they brought in Malik Jackson. That worries me because he's good. He's gonna be good there. But then Foles to the Jags.
Mhm.
Are there any other quarterbacks on the move? Like,
I mean, not
The
really.
whole-
The Rosen saga is
Yeah.
the really
all
thing.
I know is I'm staying away from Leonard Fournette this season in fantasy.
Hell yeah. Touching that.
I may be open to drafting Odell this year.
Oh, I'm 100% open to drafting Odell. I'm ready, man. I may just buy the Browns offense. Baker, Odell, Jarvis, Joku. Give me Chubb over Kareem Hunt.
And Witten is back, so your father doesn't have to
Yeah.
worry about a tight end this
Yep.
year. He can reclaim his.
He has.
He's got to be worried. He's worried though because Jordy Nelson got cut and Randall Cobb, and those are his boys. Those are his receivers.
Yeah.
So he's going to draft them, and neither of them.
But they
He's
all
had
have,
on average the oldest roster on any fantasy
Oh, yeah.
platform.
He's the
anywhere.
opposite of what I
they
do.
all have to make the same team, so he drafts half his starting
Yeah,
lineup
or all the
is
same
team.
people. Yeah. Oh, the Packers. Speaking of Jordan Nelson, the Packers. I love what they did. They brought in a start. So my theory to free agency is you fill holes on your roster so that you can enter the draft without a glaring need that everyone knows you have to draft. And the Packers did that. They signed 2 edge guys. They signed a safety. The best value in free agency is that safety, Adrian Amos, to the Packers. He's a stud, and they got him for dirt cheap. And then they brought a Garden. So like now it's like, all right, they can go any direction with their 2 first-round picks. So there's a lot there. I'm just like going down the list of people that I can see. Oh, the Niners traded for D Ford. That's a big move. That could shake up a lot of stuff because now they don't have to go pass rusher in the draft.
And they got the 2 pick.
And the second pick, yeah. If San Francisco takes Kyler, which if Arizona takes Kyler, then San Francisco has to take Bosa.
They signed Coleman too.
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't get that one. Why did you sign in back-to-back years a free agent running back? But they're trying to run the Atlanta system where they have a Coleman and a Freeman.
Well, is McKinnon healthy?
I mean, he got hurt in the beginning of the season last year. So I would assume.
I don't even remember what the
I'm
injury
surprised
was.
Kareem Hunt landed a job. I got to be honest.
Dorsey loves him.
He's
He drafted
young.
him.
He's young. That's
Yeah.
why.
And the video wasn't as damning as some of the other ones.
Ray Rice.
'Cause she
was-
went
but
she was trying to hit-
I still say Ray Rice is out of the league because he was older. If
Probably.
Ray Rice was 25 or I don't know, is that what Kareem? I
He's-
don't know how.
I mean, he's
Kareem is.
20.
Yeah,
He might
he's
even be younger than
mid-twenties.
that. Yeah.
He's mid-20s.
He might be younger than that.
Yeah, if Ray Rice was that young,
Yeah.
he would. He would have been back in the league.
Absolutely. And he's cheap. Kareem Hunt's cheap.
Yeah.
And Dorsey trusts him because Dorsey was the one that drafted him. There's something that's going to come out with that because apparently, like, from what I read, she was like, not that anyone deserves to happen what happened, but like she was crossing lines.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll wait to hear
Right.
what the
Yeah.
commission says.
I was raised never to put.
Oh, no,
My-
I would
my
never
hands
do
on a
anything. Yeah,
woman,
not a
but-
chance. But like, she
But
was calling him.
there's times where you're like, that girl deserves
She's
a fuck.
kicking and slapping and calling him the N word.
Well,
Like,
that's the other thing. I don't think a woman should ever put her hands on a man either.
yeah, exactly. So there was a lot. There's a lot to unpack from this.
Yeah.
From that situation. Weird, very weird. Yeah, I think that's all the moves. It's everything I've got anyway. Oh, Greg Olson may take over for Witten in the Monday Night Football booth. I like him.
he can't be worse than Witten.
No, he can't. He's not a robot.
So,
so
do
he's
you
not-
think Witten was that bad?
Yes.
Or,
Yeah, he
or
was
was
pretty
he
bad.
was bad.
Or was he that bad compared to Romo?
he had a little bit of that too? But he
I
was
think
bad.
I think
He
it
was
was a
bad.
He was
little.
bad.
Yeah, I mean, I
The
didn't.
dynamic didn't help him either with Booger on the Booger mobile and driving around. That didn't
I thought
help
that
him.
that
was
whole
so stupid.
lineup was.
Yeah,
bad.
they didn't do him any favors, but he was not good. He would like ramble. He wasn't.
But
he
I,
didn't know what he's talking
but,
about
I,
sometimes.
but I think Romo's success did not help. Witten
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. No, that was bad news for him. As soon as Romo started getting like, especially when Romo got hot, like that playoff game,
Yeah.
when he's like, "Oh, we're gonna do this, Jim. Look out! This is where they go left and wide here." And then Romo has him like he was so good in some of these games. He's the golden standard now,
Yeah.
right? For what he does, it's awesome. I love.
He's
seeing
not
him
the
succeed.
play-by-play guy, right? He's the
color.
yeah.
yeah. Because the other guy, who's in the booth? Nance.
Nance.
Yeah. He's one of the best that's ever done to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all I got. I'm just waiting for the draft, man. I'm ready.
Cowboys going to make any moves?
Tag or get a long-term deal done with Tank. That's all I want. Just sign Tank. Keep the players. I'm ready. I'm ready to roll with this roster. I love this roster.
I want to see them put a safety on.
I'm not as worried about safety.
I want Eric
I like
Berry.
Xavier Woods.
I want Eric Berry.
He's a little washed. You got to be careful
But
there.
I like Eric Berry.
I like him too. I would have liked Adrian Amos a lot better.
My concern is the opposite end of Lawrence.
Yeah, that's a troubling spot for me as well. I think Taco.
Then you slide the defense
Yeah.
towards
Yeah,
Lawrence,
Lawrence. And there's no one now that Irving and Gregory are both gone.
Yeah.
There's no one to win one v one.
Well, Irving is
Irving's long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gregory it's suspended.
Yeah, we don't know.
Is
what's
it the
gonna
year?
happen
He's
with
suspended
No,
again.
I don't know. They didn't say. Yeah, the defensive line.
It's indefinitely.
Taco
right
needs
now.
to step the fuck up. That's what's coming down to. You don't get selected in the first round. This is 30 in the career. It's time to take off the
They
kitty
were
gloves.
so-
Let's go.
Was there when did they pick him with the 22 pick, something like that?
They just missed out on TJ Watt.
No, they could have got him, couldn't they?
No, I'm saying that was who they missed out on, but they didn't take him because they didn't think he could rush with his hand in the dirt.
And prove that wrong?
Not really. He plays stand-up end, but like, come on. If a guy can rush a passer, who the fuck cares what he stands like? That's bad coaching. That's Gettleman stuff.
He's the new gold standard for fuck-ups in the NFL.
Pretty much. It used to be the Browns. Now it's just him. I said it when he was in Carolina. Let Steve Smith walk. Let Josh Norman walk. Signed through Kuechly to be the highest paid off-ball linebacker. I'm not off him. I can't ever get off this guy. Never. I'm fired up. No, all right, I'm done with him. Giants fans, I'm sorry. That sucks. Your team hired a shitty GM, and you fell in line with him, and he traded away 4 of your best players in a year and drafted running back 2 overall in a historic quarterback class. This quarterback class could be like Manning, Roethlisberger, Rivers level good. There's 5 of them taken in the first round. Baker looks like a stud. Darnold looked like a stud. The jury's still out on Rosen. Allen looked good. Even Lamar has like his thing. There's fucking talent there. And they passed on all of them for a running back who they're going to run into the ground and give a second contract to, and he's going to make them regret it in 2 years after that second contract's done.
I love it.
Fan-fucking-tastic. All right. I'm ready to be done.
Right.
I'm done with this football stuff.
We're going to move on to Gentleman of the Week.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Who you got, Ray?
Gentleman of the Week is Alex.
Who is Alex Trebek?
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we had to give it to Alex Trebek this week. Bad news coming out for him. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Wish him all the best. I mean, even now, like I still turn on Jeopardy every now and then. I know as a
one
kid,
of those perfect background shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Popping in and out of it.
As a little kid, I used to watch it. I mean, my grandmother used to watch game shows all the time. So like I grew up on that and Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. Yep. That's a staple in a lot of homes.
Yeah.
And that dude's still going.
Yeah. And he still plans on recording.
Yep. He's gonna fight through this tooth and nail, right? Good for him, man.
I mean, the outlook isn't very good. I mean, stage 4, any cancer isn't the best.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we've already lost a few celebrities with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Yep.
So he's gonna fight the good fight.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Trebek.
All right, so Gentleman of the Week, Alex Trebek.
All the best.
Anything else, guys?
I think that's all.
Alrighty.
Till next time.
Yes.
Chat with you guys later.
Thanks.
Good night.